English teacher, Mr. Harrison, enforced an absurd 1 minute late rule for all assignments, a rule that would spectacularly backfire on him. Mr. Harrison's rule dictated that any assignment submitted 1 minute past the exact deadline would receive a 0, no exceptions, no excuses. He proudly called it his fairness doctrine. Poor Sarah Jenkins learned this the hard way with her essay on Beowulf. She submitted it at 11:01 p.m. on the dot, having clicked submit literally seconds after the 11 p.m. deadline. Mr. Harrison emailed her back at 11:05 p.m., stating, "Sarah Jenkins, your submission for Beowulf was received at 11:01 p.m. Per the 1 minute late policy, this assignment receives a 0. Then there was David Chen, whose poetry analysis was timestamped 11:02 p.m. He pleaded that his Wi-Fi glitched. Mr. Harrison's cold response, "David Chen, technology issues are your responsibility. 11:02 p.m. constitutes a 0. This rigid adherence to the rule demonstrated an anchoring bias, where the initial minute marker became an unshakable reference point for all subsequent judgments regardless of circumstances. I had a significant amount at stake myself, with my final research paper, worth 40% of my grade, due at 10 a.m. sharp. My college GPA, my scholarship, and potentially my entire academic career hinged on this. I wasn't going to be another victim. I arrived at the computer lab at 9 a.m., an hour early, with my paper already formatted and ready to upload. I took screenshots of my computer's clock, the submission portal, and even created a video recording of me uploading my file at exactly 9:30 a.m., then again at 9:45 a.m., ensuring redundant proof. The system usually registered submissions instantly, but I was paranoid. The clock ticked. 9:50 a.m., 9:55 a.m., 9:58 a.m. It was now 9:59 a.m., then 10 a.m. Mr. Harrison was nowhere to be seen. The deadline passed. 10:01 a.m. No Mr. Harrison. 10:05 a.m. Murmurs started circulating. 10:10 a.m. Still no sight of him. The dread in the room was palpable, replaced by a growing sense of confusion, then outright bewilderment. At precisely 10:15 a.m., Mr. Harrison finally breezed in, a coffee cup in hand. "Apologies, everyone. Traffic was a nightmare this morning. My usual route was completely blocked." He said it so casually, as if his own rule didn't exist. I calmly raised my hand. "Mr. Harrison," I began. "Page 9, Section 3 of the Student Handbook states that all faculty must be present at the start of any scheduled class or deadline period. You are 15 minutes late." Several students immediately pulled out their phones, openly recording. Just then, our department head, Dr. Evelyn Reed, walked in, reviewing her tablet. "Mr. Harrison," she stated, "I received multiple reports from students. My system timestamped your swipe card entry at 10:14 a.m. As per your own fairness doctrine, being 14 minutes late for a mandatory presence results in a formal written reprimand, which will be placed in your personnel file immediately. This is also grounds for review of your continued employment." This demonstrated the principle of reciprocity, where individuals expect to be treated in a similar manner to how they treat others. Follow for a new story every day.